Welcome back, everyone. Darkfather here. We are live on Twitch, and as always, we are uploading this on YouTube. So if you see this on one platform, please consider checking the other one and follow me there as well. We also have a Discord server, so feel free to join us. You'll find links in the description and on our Twitch About section. So today it's a new day, and we are streaming Wolcen. And I made a few changes to our occult whatever gunslinger. Works a bit better, not amazing. I still need to change a few things. I feel like I need more survivability. I changed one of the hunting swarms for AOE based ISO Ink Rain, and practically I changed most of my gear to have Resisted Mark III. Unfortunately, I don't have one with 2 projectile strength, but we'll see. I made some changes around here. Go a lot on crits, I think. And I did change semi-drastically my setup. I am still going for those 2. This one. So this should be the cursing type of guy. He's going to curse everyone across, and he's going to kill them because he will have bonuses on shadow and cursing. So let's see how it goes. Anyway, I need to farm a little bit with him anyway. So we will do some standard playthrough and see how it goes. Let's do this on slot. We start with something easy. Let's pick up what do I want? I don't want anything from here, I guess. I don't know what those flames are doing. I never remember, to be honest, what everything is doing. So we'll check it out.
It's not possible.
I don't regenerate as much as I like, so I do still have a problem with the rage, and I don't know how to fix it very well. I think part of it is that I don't have anything on my This is amazing. It's still actually working pretty well. So I don't have anything on my gear which is recovering or will transfer to rage, so I need to put it. Unfortunately, I didn't have any gold on this character. And by the way, I don't know if we can change the mini boss was. Mini bosses have a very clear way to clear them. This is the main part of this build. Clears bosses like a boss. Oh. It's just melting. So this is melting high level bosses or whatever, but I don't have enough survivability, and I'm sometimes getting out of I don't have enough rage, so I need to fix those 2 things before sure this is a sturdy build, let's say. So I didn't press yes. God.
I mean, I'm sure something happened while you were gone. What that is?
What did we get? Anything interesting? Stamina point, wisdom.
What are you looking for? A new weapon, perhaps?
I changed my filter in such a way to pick up boots and powders. I realized that I don't have enough powders.
Matched.
For example, this one has a cool damage. This one goes away. This one again a cool damage and resource generation. A bit annoying. On the other hand, I can try to craft them.
What are you looking for?
Clean up a little bit our inventory and we put all the powders, I think. See, I don't have any. Oh no, I do have a few. Um,
Look around. I'm sure you'll find something that takes your fancy.
question mark. Do I benefit more from... And I got a Sovereign Shout skill on hit. Which is pretty cool, to be honest. Any boots? So I need this one. I don't know if I need this one and this one though. This one I like it because this is the main point. I want to pick up, I don't know if I will have enough.
Come back soon.
I want to pick up a specific. I don't think I can reach this one anymore though. 1, 2, 3, 5. I can't reach it by the end, but I wanted also to reach those two here. I want more stacks of ailments. And I would like this buff as well. The damage type of the last spell, is this the same? So I don't need necessarily to do shadow. It's going to do some damage. That's interesting because I can switch maybe from this one. Something more friendly. That's something more friendly. This one here. Which cost? And this is cursing as well. Oh, this is the problem I had. There is no problem. It's the fact that this is just a spell, it's not a projectile. That's why I gave up. I came back to this because this is also a projectile and benefits from some of the things I'm getting. Yeah, I need to remain on this one. This was my my initial idea to do spells and projectiles in one thing. I had to kind of give up to spell part. What's here? Anointed ammunition. 5% projectile damage. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. -2 meters, I can try to get rid of this. I don't know how good is this one. I mean, it's good in some ways. On the other hand, is doubling and doubling. What am I getting out of this one? I mean, to dish the damage faster. Yeah, you dish the damage faster for the beginning of the fight. That's the advantage. Interesting. Get rid of one of those. I really need this one though. So it's going to be very hard to get those two here and those three here. I don't think I can make it. I need to get rid of something. I will never get rid of this one. I really want those two. Anointed is very good. This one is a must. Twenty percent spam is multiplier. Attack speed multiplier on a critical hit. 20% attack speed multiplier in 30 seconds. That's pretty damn good either as well. Shadow damage, spell, shadow. Yeah, it's going to be hard to make everything I wanted happen. Nevertheless, I feel this is going to be a great build and a very fun to play one. Let's move on. I'm going to do...
Welcome to the assembly, my lord. Our diplomats have been awaiting your instruction.
5 out of 5, okay. So we will do some fast missions and try to get some cash on this character. We do have a headhound. Why am I saying that? This should be fun. This one. This should be actually a fun thing to do. Exactly. You see, this is the build. What's a build about? Kill. 290, 74, 6. And I have an open one, okay. Not going to give anything, right? I'm going to just sell those. It's taking too much time to actually... Oh, this is still not working. I don't want to auto-sort this guy, so... Auto-sort you. I'm going to do them right anyway. Okay, that's fine. I can auto-sort this one. I can afford to auto-sort him. It's fine because what I wanted is in 4 and 5 to have all the gear I want to switch ever. In 3 I have all the belts and stuff. In 2 I have... It's a dump space for stuff to see, plus the one which I want to keep, and one it's for selling, which I don't have to sell anything anyway, so whatever. Whatever. Watch it, 2, 3. I'm so poor on this character. I made too many tests here, and as a result, I'm like, this removes a random effect. Do I want to duplicate this one? Suppose I do. It's a good one, and this one is a good one. So let's... So we got here. Shall we attack a lieutenant? Why not before... I wonder how we do against Aruman now. How do I stay with enough rage? I mean, this rage on kill and on hit is pretty good.
It's not. I'm not finished yet.
I'm kind of finished. Really? Oh shit. Paying attention.
Don't have much more time.
Oh, and it was the amazing no. It was the amazing lieutenant and we failed it. That cute. Is there any point of still using that spell though? Because initial idea was spell and projectile. Now I'm kind of going more towards projectile only because I don't have enough points to do both. Therefore, I'm not 100% sure. This is what we don't care. 214.
Mojave has done just as you
Missile?
A new reagent is ready.
I will take Eriban actually. Those are the ones which I need mostly. Check them after. Take first those to make sure we have primordial affinity, whatever.
Let us pray the trip is a fruitful one.
Those two. And we go here.
Look around.
Any base we like here? Health, regen, force, and whatever ring.
Ahriman will be at our gates in
Ah, we have to do armor. Okay.
We must be
That's a nice test for this build.
Lord, a message from Eos Karnes.
I mean, Aruman is not that tough.
Ahriman has opened portals to access our stone. All our forces are mobilized near these sewers, and we cannot weaken our position.
Got it. Then it's all up to me. Catch your breath, Zala here. I'll deal with the portals. Ahriman's servants. We need to cut off what happened to us. I'm tired of dealing with your lackeys, Ahriman.
The good part of this one is practically doing 10 stacks of curse instantly. I mean, this one kills those portals much faster than the previous build. It's impressive though.
The sleeper's thralls are flooding from that portal.
They are just melting.
They like to talk, don't they?
This is huge single target. How do I make it to be very good on AoE is the question. I think I just need more projectile for this spinny whatever stuff we are using.
And here's the source of the Aberrant's creations. We're safe from another coordinate for now.
Wondering if my
What's going? All major entrances.
the only reason I'm using those skeletons, they are not doing any damage, right? They are just to curse the enemies.
Let's hurry.
And my question is, do I curse them I really curse them. Yeah, he died. 15 curses. So those guys, they put... Oh, they didn't put... Does the trial put his own curses on top of my top 10? Anybody know? It's an interesting topic.
Kick that bastard out.
Come on.
You fear, I will confess to you. I see it.
Sure. Aruman is melting. I really like it. I really like this build.
Anything you want.
I just need to finalize and to make sure it's balanced a bit. So we got what? We got this one, 16 material maximum element stacks. I like those element stacks, to be honest. Oh, don't do that to me. Really? Did I drop it myself? A mistake?
Got everything you need?
That's a bummer. It was a yellow one. Oh, it was this one maybe. Oh. Where is my amulet? Was this one? I don't think so. Maybe it was this one. One projectile pierce. I guess I cannot have projectile pierce and and ailments. Anyway, ailments +1 is not a big deal. Let's check them out then. So we have quite a few with projectile. 2 ailment stacks. Well, plus rage cost reduction, plus regeneration on hit, plus 3 attack and spell casting speed. This is quite an interesting one. I have so much projectile pierce. Stack supply 28 to 8 all attributes. Thing. I gathered those here for ages and I don't know what I have, so that's why I'm like, wow, look what I have. Isn't that amazing? I'm using this one. Okay. 2 stacks applied and occult damage and willpower. Thing. Attributes. I don't think I want to change the rings for now. Okay, so let's do quick test. I'm going to look to skill maybe 57. Happening with my headset? Okay. So this one is 59. $61. 61. A lot of them they are, so this is 57. 9, and it's only in 9. Oh, I'm looking, I should look to average damage, I'm stupid. Average damage, 50. Damage, 47. 48.8. 48.8 is not that far away. 7. 49. This is impressive for a rend damage and occult damage is making so much difference. This is... So those three are to consider. I like this one because it has occult damage. And this one has damage. This one has... So again, 49. This is the 51 with general damage, which makes sense. And this one is an interesting one because it's only rare. I will still use, I think, this one, right? 50. But I need to look on this one because it's quite... I know why I dropped this one last time. Because I was trying to put something on it. Oh, it has now support 2. This is what I did. I put support 2 and I think by mistake I put it back. So support 2, what do we want? Support want either damage. Please. Support 2. Add damage itself. So I want willpower regeneration or transfer time, support 3. But eternal amethyst. So amethyst is the one which we need. And we want support 2 or 3. Okay. Amethyst support 2 or 3. Do I want willpower regeneration or I want transfer time? What's... So those are cost reduction. Okay. Here I have only damage because I was unlucky to take and here I'm afraid I don't have shadow damage added to attacks as I wanted. I can add more damage here, that's impressive. Health, shadow damage. Support 2. You know what? It's already a support 2. Let's put willpower. Why not? And do I have some money to reset those?
A patron of exquisite taste. Welcome to my store.
This is auto support too. I will lose some damage, but I hope it's going to be better in longer fights. Let's test it out. Let's do some things fast, because the topic here is mostly to test and move forward.
Indefinite. Things aren't looking good, champion. Each of the Covenant scouts has been recruited. We will need to source intelligence from all over the Agridion cut if we are going to keep up with them.
That's where you're working with the Covenant.
Precisely. Eugene will keep track of any cultist operations they find on them.
Hmm.
It will be up to you to order an intervention. I can't stress this enough.
It has a lot of regeneration.
We can arrange it before he gets here. Things will
Feels already better.
So I'll need to go sabotage his operations in person.
Lol. This will be so cool. What? Ha. Actually, the gameplay it's quite nice. I'm wondering if it makes sense now to keep or not the skill which is giving you more damage if you are far away from the enemies, because I don't feel I can keep myself far away from the enemies unless it's a single target one. So I'm not that sure it's going to work.
My lord, there have been some developments in your absence. Perhaps you should-
Okay. Damage is never bad.
Negotiations
everything,
went as
actually.
planned. Our diplomats have returned with treasures for Stone.
So pretty. Which reagent I want? I think.
Their route will be fraught with
Arg.
danger.
Perfect.
Let's hope they
Amazing.
rise to the challenge.
Any base here which is amazingly good is the speed I'm clicking on them. I don't think I will see it. 7%, 13%, whatever percent. Those are the ones from Aruman, I guess.
A fine item.
Fine
Thank
item.
you very much.
330. 330 good. I think 350 is good. 330 I don't know. Attack and spell casting for summon. How good is this? Material damage multiplier. Do I want to use, instead of this, do I want to use actually
I'll be here when you need me, friend.
this one? Maybe. Let's put everything back. Spell multiplier. I think it was a mistake actually. I don't think I wanted that. Damage multiplier. And I don't want it anymore, right? Because we kind of went away from the spells. Not great, but we did it. So this is what? I don't even know if I should keep those and somebody wants to buy them or not. I'll keep the highest ones anyway.
I'm sure you'll find something that takes your
We will find something, I'm sure we will. But I will not look here. Maybe we will look to this guy here.
Greetings. Here to peruse our surplus
Something new.
supplies, presume.
Does anyone knows when those are being restocked? Without the mission restock, right? Restocks by... I know they do restock from time to time, but I didn't realize how often. Initially, I thought every time you kill Aruman. But I'm not that sure now. Percent damage. Transfer time, so it depends on the build, I guess. Damage. And 20% damage, it's always nice, let's be honest. Do I have? No, I don't have. Do I buy a 20%? I don't even... Oh, I haven't done hunts for a while. And on this character, I haven't done them at all. So I guess you know what? Let's do some hunts.
Ahriman is getting bolder.
Let's see how this goes with hunts. This build. Sabotage on Horn Mandate. I dislike them all.
He is nothing.
This one. Took onslaught? Yeah, I took onslaught. Can I use a buff instead of that? Oh shit. Come on, why is this form in the game, by the way? Why it is in the game? Oh, you took me to you. You know what? I can lose this one. I should probably be careful. No, 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 no. I'm a little bit squishy, but feels so nice to DPS with this one, honestly.
I can't.
May even lose this map because of this. Okay. That's great. A rerun. Also, I find humor in saying to him, say hi, and somebody is going to notice and says and get salty as like, hey. Why do you get salty? I was just focusing on not dying because I have a character which is like like how do you call it? Glass cannon. This is the freaking glass cannon. You know, freaking glass cannon.
The city has been a veritable hive of
The glass cannon at all.
on, my friend.
I need to put some defense, to be honest, but I couldn't resist going full-fledged projectile occult. And imagine initially I even
Adventurer, yes.
hope that I can do spell. Oh, is it a? Why it's saying it's a rerun? It's not really. It's saying that. Let me check. I hope it's not. Is there any? Yeah, there is a setting here, and probably I misclicked. No, it's not a rerun. No, it's not a rerun. Probably yesterday I streamed also having saying that it's a rerun for whatever reason. But this is very funny, right? You're saying, okay, I'm going to reply to a rerun, making fun that I found Homer and saying that, and this, I thought you said I don't notice you, and I was like, I am noticing you. I didn't know, I didn't realize when you when you chatted, so I was like a little bit focused on not dying with this character, but it was funny. Okay. My bad. I was not a rerun, and somehow it was written as a rerun. Sent a screenshot. You sent a screenshot? No. It's if you sent a screenshot, I would check. But if you sent a screenshot about the rerun, it was set up as a rerun. Yeah. No, it was. I checked the fact that it was a rerun, but it was by mistake. It was not intentional. I just checked. I just uncheck it now. So if you fire one, I think I have those. A few of them. No. It was actually. You're right. It was marked as a rerun. Whatever reason, I check it myself. Man, I didn't need the registries with two I was so happy when this dropped, and I've seen then it's only one projectile. It's still good. It's a good weapon, but two projectile, it's so damn good. And and amazing. I don't have money on this character. I need to farm money. Now I want to do a prank when I set it as a rerun. Pretend I'm doing news from a week pre-orders, and suddenly break character and throw something. Yeah, if somebody said something. But you know what? People which they see that it's a rerun, they will not say anything, right? In general, they will not. And the ones which they don't realize it says it's a rerun, they will not be surprised by the fact that you are talking with them, if you know what I mean. I need to farm monies. I need monies. I need a lot of monies. Crafting, it's freaking expensive. I tried to craft and I realized that you need freaking amounts of gold to craft. Or not necessarily gold, but whatever. Okay. Pure memory. How do I get that? Let me show you what this character can do, by the way. Let's take an echo. Let me show you this character. Oh shit, what is happening? Should die faster than that. Yeah, I am messing up something here. Or you set up bots who can do a random comment. Do I actually miss her? Yeah, probably I missed her somehow. I misclick on her. Dagger, bruiser, blah blah blah, and pistol. I will take everything. Starving for cash. I will set up bots who make a random comment, basically setting up random chatters for a punchline that is bound to be amazing. Oh man, that could be actually set it 230 reviews, sneak into a big category. But I think they are bots, right?
Greetings, my friend.
They are bots which they don't speak. They probably just say random shitty stuff. 320 and a belt and make an amazing YouTube video. I made my first build video yesterday, by the way. I put the video of... Oh, I didn't set it. Did I set it up to fire in the stream, that video? No, I don't think I did. By the way, my bot doesn't seem to... Those Twitch chat bots you put to do some stuff for you. Oh, a 3-star headhound. Let's do a 3-star headhound with our amazing build. Oh, this was a 3-star. This was a 3-star. Okay, this was a 3-star. This was a freaking 3-star. It was a 3-star. He just vanished. Vanished.
You've returned.
This is the ultimate boss killer.
The city has been growing. Mojave has a sense for such things.
Oh, I didn't know how they work. Maybe it's all random generated. I assume you could preset comments. Yeah, the chatbots we have here, you can exactly preset comments and you say, he will say it every 15 minutes if somebody says already something in the chat. So it's kind of bound to how many comments you have. So me, because I don't have too many comments and people, I set it, if somebody says at least one line in a chat, he's going to say that, but every 15 minutes, not more often. So every 15 minutes he's saying those stuff. But now you started chatting, and because I started streaming for 47 minutes, I assumed he should have said something already. But you know, sometimes they are just crashing, not working. Because last stream or the stream on Friday, I have like 4 or 5 people following, right? And I've seen only one follow actually, only one follow. And then I had to open my stream Twitch activity feed to actually see and say thank you to each of them, because it was not announced. So I need to change the setup and move from Stream Lab to Stream Elements or whatever. I started to migrate a few weeks ago, but I didn't have time. Rage generation or crit. Last one. Trigger attack damage. Those are interesting for attack, right? So, no, this is only 2 spells, and then you have attack damage. It might be, no. So did you started the, I will take one and select. Have you started the new 7 Days to Die server?
Please, come again.
You're just telling me that you wanted to start, but I don't realize if you actually... I didn't understand that if you started or... Just starting. 100k, wow. We need money.
My contacts are waiting for your word.
Start project. This is what? Rerolls. I don't want rerolls, you know what? Only 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, because I don't want to buy mistakes. My mistakes. Hell generation, attack speed, freeze, force, whatever, nothing interesting. Yeah, I joined a few days ago, so it was day 11 when it happened. Day 26 now. Okay.
Ah, welcome. Was there
We'll need to start one day, but now I'm so catched with this one and I don't have time even to play this one as much as I want, so splitting my time in two, that would be very tough. But that's a very cool game. I really want to play it more, to be honest. We said we put one of those? Yes. Okay.
that creature you call
Attack
Arima
Lieutenant.
has
Let's
retreated
attack the
for now.
Lieutenant. Last time he killed us. I'm a little bit too squishy.
Stormfall.
Let's unsquish ourselves a bit, by the way.
That's not happening.
You can always try to join the community server I'm planning, then you can come in and progress with the challenge of being further in. The problem I have with this one, there are two problems I have with this one. First of all is that I don't know myself the respective mod, right? The Darkness Fall, I don't know it myself good enough to actually enjoy going in the middle. If you know what I mean, it's like if you know the game very well, it doesn't matter if you are day 1 or day 20. I mean, it matters a bit, but it's not like a huge deal. While the problem is that if you don't know it, you are like, people are going to give you a lot of shit free, which is nice. On the other hand, you're like, where's the pleasure of figuring it out yourself, right? So that's one problem, the fact that I don't know it and so on. And second, it's a bit on that part which I was touching, is the fact that if the server is too far away, you don't feel the pleasure of, the beginning of 7 Days to Die is so cool, right? The beginning is much more cool than everything else. That's why I think I've seen streamers, they are doing those type of hardcore run when if they die they stop. And I think they do it also because of the amazing part of it is to survive at the beginning, right? After that, when you are all geared up and everything else, it's hard. It's much harder to die. You can die, of course, but it's much harder to die. While at the beginning, you can die every second practically, right? So those for me are the two things, but mostly the first one, because I don't know the mod, not even the game. Let's be honest. Oh, I do the Lieutenant. Oh, look. Darknessfall, it's a bit different, however. The difficulty on the world progresses with yes, true. So practically my second point is not necessarily fair here. I agree with you. I realize that this goes up on Darknessfalls. I realize that this goes up. I just told everything without really looking, so I don't know if I did a good job or not. Probably not. This 55... I don't think 357 is good for this one. This is what? Frayed. I'm getting so many frayed. I will just sell it. I mean, I have so many. Okay. By the way, if it's any new player in the chat and needs any gear, I will give you some of it. It's just tell me. Oh, by the way, about the guide, Ozzy, you said you had some cankers which may fit my my summoner.
Welcome.
This time.
Was there that creature you call Arima?
Headhunt. I like the headhunt. Headhunt. To acid rain boss modifier. I wish I learned those what they mean, but I have no clue and I will never remember. So we go kill a boss. Yeah. I like how this build kills those guys, honestly. Ah, you need a... That's cool. I was just testing stuff. First attempt, I died at level 31 in a 52 zone. Ah, potentially I admit I did start a second turn and went summoner for Deathless Run to 90. I think it's level 69 at the moment. First attempt, I died at level 31 in a 52 zone. Summoner. Ah, in this game you are talking about. Ah, okay. I was still thinking about the... about this. Yeah. You went a little bit ahead of you. Undying, yeah, really? Until where? Undying until 90? That's a tough one, right? I mean, I guess now we can try it, but it takes... Oh, for 30 seconds. For 30, I think it's pretty easy nowadays, right? Because you have 20 extra points and 500 attributes, right? For a new character. Hey, hi, Cargo. So, I guess it's doable. Even 60 probably is doable. 90 is tough just because it takes so much time, right? So much time. Yeah. That's a good stuff. No, this is another character. This is my my boss killer. This guy kills in 3 seconds the headhunt 3 stars. It's like gets in and kills it. It's a fun thing to do. It's not, and I'm having minions, but just to debuff the boss. You know, the minions are just cursing him. I don't know how Guel actually works. I need to test it more, but I'm just having fun around here. Tell everything. Hey, hi ONJ.
Your patronage is appreciated.
You know what I did? I actually changed my filter. Oh. This is good, isn't it? 390... 400. No, it's not that great, right? You need to be close to 400. Wanna take a look at the sword and shield build? I said I was thinking the other. Ah, absolutely. I'm fan of trying a sword shield one because I imagine you have a lot of defense, and if it's the one which we discussed, you have. What is this application? Screen up your personal. What? You give me a link. It doesn't work, by the way. I mean, I opened the screen up IO, but it doesn't actually.
Moabi is a patient man, but
Do I need to sign in?
has its limits, yes.
What the hell is this? Okay, I will try again with this link. Oh, okay, this. Oh, this is like. Yeah, you gave the wrong link, probably, yes. This is like a screen sharing web app. That's a cool app. I didn't know about that. Give me a second, though, because if you are sharing with me, I share it with this. Give me a second, because usually I'm not sharing my desktop, and that's going to be. Do I have any browsing? Browser. Online screen recorder. I guess this is the one, right? Okay. But nobody's seeing it because it's hidden. Okay, now everybody should see it on the screen.
The people in the lower
Okay.
rooms would have actually bought something.
We are fine. So this is your shield one. So it's a shield, a brainstorm. Come on, don't show like that. Storm Shell. This is what? What level is this? This is 217? Skip to the last boss. No, I thought it's 17 plus skulls or schools or something. That's why I was. Are using. Oh, I hate this application because I wanted just to check your skills. Give me a second. Coming back. Stop and play. Where do I need to click to get rid of this? Well, this is a cool application. I think they have a small problem in terms of okay, now it's good. So you use get rid of the menu down, right? I will show you after this finish. Are you firing lighting? Anvil, right? It's an anvil. It's just the you know the okay, this bar, right, the white one, because this white bar was not allowing me to see the your skills, right? That was my problem. I was just trying to see the skills you press, and he was like, "Come on, get rid of it." Okay, fair enough. So we do have the browser. I can kill the browser now. That's cool, and this is with what we discussed, right? That shield and that which you are getting. 4 or 5 millions. Yeah, with the anvil. That's cool. And it's the one we discussed, right? When I don't remember the name of the shield. Is the one which is giving you damage per whatever. I don't remember. Per resistance, right? Something like that. Damage per resistance. Man, I need a Regicid with 2 pierce. I need a Regicid with 2 pierce for this build, and I will be golden. Okay, I have one more point. One more point. But 10% occult damage. I will need a lot of points. The problem I have is that I want to go here. And I want to go here. And I cannot do both until level 90. My equip is basically all uniques, but I was just messing around and I went testing for. Yeah, that's cool. The problem is that I would like to test more builds, but I have to do it offline. And offline, I don't have. I don't have. I don't have the feeling of grinding to get some uniques, because after that we can do. Yeah, Aruman, especially with the build I'm using now, Aruman, it was a blast. I just entered and killed him as well. It's cool as well. Yeah, I need to check that build. I will check it out for sure. I will try to do something, but again, I cannot do so many one. Okay, headhunt for us. The headhunt. It's pretty easy. Let's give him more resistances, I guess. What? I think the server is crashing on us. Okay, it's working. I also could do it. Yeah, I was wondering, right? You remember when we both spoke? I was wondering, is that a build which might work? Oh, this guy, it's frying single targets. It's frying single targets. It's not that great on multi-target, but on single target, that boss disappeared. I have more mobs here. Yeah, that's why I did this build as well. By the way, have you, because you are playing this game for far more than I do, and you are much more knowledgeable than I am. What's the best way to keep my rage up? It's 117, I think, here. Because I put willpower at gen, but I also have the option to put transfer, right? Do you know which one is more effective? Wings plus shout. Wings plus shout. What does it mean, wings? Sorry, I'm lost. Wings plus shout. Wings of Wishmere. Okay, the skill. Oh, yes. And shout. Which shout? This shout? Sovereign shout? Let me check, because I built the sovereign shout exactly for that. How did I build it? Shout is here, right? This one is it. Do I need to take something specific in the shout for this to work? Strength. Yeah, but I don't like the Ishmir. I don't want to use the Ishmir. Do I... When speed... Done. He gains 2 stamina points. And it's 1. Okay. Thanks. Which one is the one with stamina, though? Do I use it already, maybe? Yeah, this one I'm using. Regenerate stamina points. Yeah. Okay. So Ishmir is doing what? I haven't used it too much. I think this is the one, right? Yeah, I haven't used it too much. Speed, reduce cooldown, rage generation. Ah, okay. So this one, rage generation, that's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I know the Ishmir because I got it to even on the other character, and even here, it's, you see, I tested a bit. It's level 4, but I don't want to use it because I need to give up something from those, and I don't want to. Yeah, but I don't want to use it. I know, but I don't want to use it. I don't want to use it. I'm stubborn. I don't want to use it. I want probably to put more. So I can put willpower regeneration. Yeah, the shout is coming every 10 seconds, and that's fine. Yeah, but this one I'm wondering, it's better to have willpower regeneration in my case, or to have transfer from willpower and rage, because I do have the rage, right, piece, and I haven't tested, and it's pretty hard to test, right? But I wonder if I should put more willpower regeneration or transfer speed. And I think while I was discussing, you guys were saying, oh, my chat doesn't want to scroll. So stupid. I know that. Cargo was saying something as well. And I cannot scroll to you, Cargo. Damn it. This window. Killing me. Let me scroll. Items with rage cost reduction. Exactly. I wanted to reply to that. Item with cost. I'm trying to use. Oh, those are. So I'm wondering if transfer time speed between willpower and rage makes sense. I think they do, right? But I don't have any good shoulders, by the way. Spouters, by the way. As usually, I don't have spouters. If you don't use much willpower, everything that allows to keep rage, regain rage, is better. So what should I use here? Do we have rage? I mean, with this one, the rage regeneration transforms anyway. Envoy of War. I think I do have it. I don't know if I have it here though. Let me check. I have a lot of Spaulders. Not a lot of them. I have a few of Spaulders which are Spauldar guy. Where is the Spauldar guy? Here is the Spauldar guy. His name is Spaul. Let me see. This guy should have some Spaulders. Unique ones. I was very unlucky in the past with the Spaulders. I didn't get any good ones, and now I changed my filter to show me Spaulders. So funny. Yeah, I just want to keep my rage a little bit better. It's already fine, I feel. I think I need rage on hit. Right, that's the piece I really want. Rage on hit.
They trust me.
And this one has
They all
here.
trust me so much.
So Envoy of War. Rage conservation time. Rage generation on hit. You are right. The one I want. I want them both. You know what? Let's test with both of them in the same time. And they have attack skill damage multiplier, which is not bad at all. Let's have a test. Cool. Yes, this is the one. You were right. I'm a little bit annoyed that my character is not a speller as well as I wanted. He doesn't use spells that much anymore because I can't. Still trying to find more targeting rings. More of them, all of them. Find them all. By the way, if you press commands, I'm using that command. If you press commands, now you go to here, right, and you see the commands, and you can do. I need to work more on the stream commands and stuff. So
They trust me. They
let's
all trust
see.
me so much. If they knew how
Commands.
little I actually deserve
About
it.
lucky. That's a tough one. Ha! So what do I have as spoilers myself? I have this transfer time, which I guess is decent as well. And I have this one, which is, I really like this one, to be honest. Because I'm increasing my stamina. You know what, let's use one of them. Should I take the conservation time? Let's take the conservation time. Okay, what does it mean, conservation time, by the way?
Your legendary reagent, ready to collect. When
Collect.
has Mojave ever failed you?
Okay, gold. Agent. Five out of 5. Okay. We said we have one more point. So we got ourselves away from spell, unfortunately. I really wanted to make it work, but I guess it's tough to make work both of them. So if I want to be a better boss killer, I should probably take this one, which is going to give me 10 multiplied by 3, 30% damage. Not non-stop. This one will give me 25% damage for 5 seconds. And I don't have enough points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have 1. No, I don't have 1. I will have 7 only. So I'm missing 5 if I want to take them both, right? A better way to come anyway is through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but I need 8. It's a better way. So let's say we have. So I'm missing 6 points to get this one and that one. What do I give up? I need to give up 6 points for an end game. % of one. If I give off 10% damage, the question is this damage 10% calculated the same as this 20%? That's the question. I mean, if I give up this one and I take this one, do I take 25% minus 10%? So do I get 15? That's a good question. Also, this one gives me the same 50% additional damage as the type damage of the last spell cast during 6 seconds. Question. Oh, that's good actually.
Hello there, friend. Please, browse my wares.
Sell this scrappy stuff as usual. Oh, no. Ah, mistakes were made. Where is that one which I wanted to? This one is it. We should do some echoes, by the way, with this character and figure out how this works. Let's do an echo.
The creature you call Ahriman has retreated for now. No doubt to prepare his assault on Stormfall. Ahriman's movements betray, as well as his subunits. We should continue collecting intelligence.
Oh yes, baby! Ha! This was an echo. This was an echo. The cursing mother buzzer. This was an echo.
Hello there, friend. Please,
So you do what? 245. Oh, cool. Range power reduction. No damage though. It has 21% rage and willpower. This one has 16. Why using so many summons? So the idea is that on bosses, it's a little bit overkill, but on bosses, they do curse the boss as well, right? So if we go to, I need to go to a big boss. What's the biggest guy in the town? Maybe an expedition will have a big one, maybe. So if you go on a big one, they will put more curses on him. That was the idea. I'm using the trial belt as well, but this one is putting 5, right? Correct? It's putting only 5. I want more. By the way, do you know if those 5s are inside those 10s, or you put 15 together with the trial? Do you have any clue? So the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm counting on this node. Additional 2% to enemies per curse stack affecting them. And I use those guys. Blood for blood. Blood for blood. Blood. I know the blood for blood one. Which one is blood for blood? I don't know what it's here. Blood for blood. Cast an area and effect. Okay, cast an area and effect that buffs the lower your health is. And if I use this one, how will I know? Yes, it's increasing my damage. Ah, because you think it's more relevant. Ah, okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, but we need to count how fast I kill it, right? Because I'm killing that lady very fast anyway, so it's going to be very hard for me to put a counter and so on. Okay, let's do this one. So let's see what we have. Increase damage over time into enemies in the area. If a blood for the blood. That block is a brand against your health regeneration per enemy hit. Increase by based on the number of players. Use number of speed for enemies. Blood for blood can be moved by using the skill again when it's active. Blood for blood follows the target. This is what I'm using with me. Can be used on the targeted location. If enemies are below 30%, they have a chance to die instantly. That's pretty cool. Use the shadow version. Of course. It grants a buff to your aspects and spell speed per enemy killed. Oh, that's pretty cool. Increase your resource generation when inside blood. Resource generation, it's what? Yeah, if you see yours, give with frenzy enemies. I don't think we need that. Blood run deals weapon damage based on your missing health. Okay, that's interesting. This was the pots. Ah, the pots. Okay, increase duration of blood for blood. I think that's good. Increase your life leech when dealing damage to lands with blood. Increase the damage you take while the skills are. Increase the damage you take while within the skills area of effect. That's bad, actually. Reduce the cost of blood to blood. Okay, rage cost. And I have two more. Health regen. I'm trying to pick up the. Yeah, correct. I can use pots for rage. That's fair as well. That's fair as well. I thought about it before, but I may use one, right? I still need help because this is just a zero defense character. I need to put more toughness, to be honest. Increase blood for bars that I can based on numbers. And that will restore posts more quickly. Ah, that's good actually. Resource generation, that's it. Those are the 2 points, right? Ailment chance score. I mean, that's good, I suppose. I have only one pointer. I use it like that. I can use it like that. What's your damage on Horizon skill? My game is taking over. No worries. What's my damage when I have something skill? My damage, if I'm looking here, is 54k in average. But the trick is that it's using curse, so it's doing two things, this character. It's using the curse stacks. It's using this one for AoE, and it's using this one again for Pierce. And it's using Anointed, and it's using attack multiplier, and of course the rage you need. And some attack speed nodes and projectile. So it's a full projectile speed curse whatever one. That's why I don't have enough space to take what I want. I wanted to take those two stacks. But for now, it feels very, very good. It feels a little bit squishy, so I need to put more into Okay, so you use like that. Give me a second, I will go back. Oh, I didn't actually put it in my list. Oh. Back for blood. So you use first column. First column, last mode only. On your missing health. Why would you do that, by the way? Out of curiosity. So first column, last mode, second, 2 and 4. First column, last mode, second and fourth. 2 and fourth. Yeah, fair enough. Third, first and fourth. First. Why would you do that if you play alone? And fourth. That's a good one, I agree. Well, for you maybe it doesn't take much matter, but for me, I'm always on top of the bosses. So my health goes down. Yeah, even for this character, right? Because it's not great. But I will check yours and I will adapt based on what I play. Fair enough. Fourth, second, and fourth. Okay. So I think this is the one which. I mean, my life goes down as well. Don't get me wrong, but I don't understand how big is this one, right? Because if it's hugely great, any character can take it because you lose health anyway, right? Even myself, even if I'm theoretically far away, I'm losing health because I don't have enough resistance. So everything which hits me, it's going to take life away from me, right? So this one, it's a fair thing to say. I mean, I can test it like that, but the question is, how do I actually test it? That's the question. Is I put one here, but do I test it versus what? Because it's going to be very hard to actually. I put it on my 4 button. Really? What's my 4? Is this one? Okay. Yeah, but somebody needs to calculate it, right? So I go in and I press this one and then I do my firing. Okay. But anyway, for example, now I had only 11 curses, right? So the problem with those guys is that you combine that with shout. What I could do. Question if this worth in the end. So let's see, where is my shout? My shout is here, right? My shout setup. Good or bad, I don't know. So this one was giving me attack and spell spot. Yeah, this is a very good one. That's very fair. How long does it takes, right? It's keeping it. It's fair that those archers are not constantly doing their job. On the other hand, without them, I'm not getting more than 10 stacks. And you use 1, 3. Or 1, 3, and 2. What? 1, 3. 2, 2, and 4. Okay, you are using in an AoE environment here, fair enough. 3, you made the 2 here with the duration, makes sense. And 4, you do the 2-1, and you give up. Yeah, I think this one, I don't know why did I use that one? And this one, I like to use it anyway. 1, you use 3. Okay, here we were actually in the same point. We use 2 and 4. But here, I mean, this is very good for AoE. And to be honest, you are actually right. You know why? Because I'm struggling in AoE environment mostly. Range chance 30 seconds. Hey, hi Dark. What have I done? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'm wondering how good is this one though. This one is duration and this is effectiveness. Look here. Regeneration on hit. 20, 10, 10. 25, 15, 15. Seconds buff. Ah, that's good as well though. I need to get rid of something. Ah, this one is good as well for me. Hey. Hi, South Bunny. And how is the game? Any good? The game is amazing, to be honest. So if you play it on console, I understood that there are quite a few bugs which are breaking sometimes the game for some of the players. So they are very, very unhappy. But I'm playing on PC, and from the people in the chat and people we discussed with, I don't think on PC people aren't annoyed by it. There are a few small defects, but not much. Nothing crazy. Try to take the Frenzy node and split between the buffs. Frenzy, it's only 30% chance. Yeah, I agree with you. It's 30%. But I'm wondering, by the way, isn't this going to increase the Frenzy chance? This is too good. Honestly, this is too good. This is too good. It's 5% more for those and 5% for regeneration, especially for me, which I want. This is what? Stun chance. 100%. That's pretty good, though. Percent stun chance. Yeah, the detail doesn't say. Yeah, fair. So maybe we go here, right? So to come back on the question you asked before, the campaign, it's amazing. So only the campaign, if you are a single player type of guy, only the campaign worth, right? It's very, very cool. It's a very cool campaign. Probably the best one we've seen in such a game for a long time, right? The gameplay and the fights are very, very cool as well. I think again there are defects, especially on consoles, and probably what needs to be done. It's a little bit of quality of light later on, and review a little bit how we do endgame. Endgame, it's interesting as well, but could be even better. This one grants a buff to your movement speed, a buff to your movement speed. Yeah, you're right. This is interesting as well. Quite interesting. 25% move buff speed. What else do we have? That we don't. Yes, and I want, right? With this character, I really want to do that. Critical chance score. This is not bad either. Okay. Block chance. Leech, it's also an interesting one. Let's take this one. This is interesting. But I cannot use it because I need to have this type of weapon. So I will not use it. I will just count on the fact that he's going to trigger every 10 seconds, I'm afraid. I could switch on this to this one. Do I do less or more damage, by the way? So let's look on this one. So it's a 54. This is only 32. Okay, so no, it's not even a context because I have also here the +1 pierce. And I need to put the shadow damage on attacks, not on spells, by the way. Because initially this character is supposed to be a mixture between spells and attacks, and now becomes more and more attacks. So I think I need to do that. But do I have enough money to do it? Not really. 900 will not be enough based on my luck lately. So you know what? Let's farm more. This one to be thrown, this one to be thrown. This is what? Channelized staff. Is this a good staff? I know we are not pretty much playing staff nowadays, but... Summon Celt, attack and spells. No damage on it. No damage on it. Power cost reduction, no damage on it again.
Quality on this one is unmatched.
I need to check the... Oh, and we got this one, which it's a pretty good one. Okay. Let's do some more. Have we? Yes, we did.
Fancy taking on
So we said let's do what? We
Don't hesitate to snap them up.
have... What do I still want to take for my 4th skill though? Coming back with those guys which are firing. They come with the hunting swarm back. They are not doing too much. You know what? Let's let them to see how many curses they can put.
Moment, I suppose that's just a sign.
Not this one, damn it. Let's see. When I had 3 of them, it was pretty decent. Okay, I will not fight the lady, I will just watch her. I will just watch it. Yeah, so they started to fight. Nothing. One curse. Oh, 2 of them. 3 of them. 2 of them. Come on, boys. Don't lose the stacks. They lost the stacks. They put some matter. 1 stack. If they are, if it's only one, if there are only 3 of them, it doesn't feel like I can do it. I have 5 of them now. A little bit lucky, probably. 5 of them. They keep 5. 3 of them. Come on, boys. 5 of them. 3 of them. 1, 2. Yeah. So unless you have more, it doesn't worth, right?
Endurance is waning.
It's 5 multiplied by... It's 15% more damage for me if I get those 5 stacks. So it's not bad. But it's not all the time. Oh, by the way, let's make sure I don't die here while having fun. So...
Worthy reward for my efforts.
I didn't use any buff, by the way. I didn't use the blood for blood. For me, I guess. So... One more time. Let's do a small test. Let's use all of them actually. Hunting swarm. And I can use it here actually. By the way, this guy has... Element chance. I want to use this one as well here. Let's see. How many spells are in this game? How many spells are? I don't remember. Are they 200 and something on J? Do you remember? Skills, not necessarily spells, right? I think those are all, right? Or not necessary. Actually, those are all. Have I? No, with this character I don't have them all. No. With this character I don't have them all. This is a new character. I think they are 200 and something? Or 170? I don't remember. I can check on the other character.
Back for more, are we?
So we were saying let's test with 3 of those and just see how many stacks they can keep up themselves without me firing. So test number 2. There is another question. Stacks. Come on, boys, you are so many. Give her stacks. 3 stacks, 4 stacks, 5 stacks, 6 stacks, 7 stacks. Not much more effective. I think they keep those 5s. Now 3. More... no, not even. I'm going to die actually soon. Sooner. Come on, let me kill you, lady. Yeah, so practically I'm putting myself very fast, 10 stacks, and they are barely putting 1 to 5. Not amazing. Okay, let me check something. I don't know. So, where do we put this point? So maybe I'm going to be tempted to put myself, to take myself those stacks here to get 20. And I will give up this one. I will not be able to take them both. So I will go for those stacks from here. I need 7. I will give up something until level 89. I guess that's the only thing I can do. What I can do now is, let's say, projectile damage. Am I missing any projectile damage? I have 5 points here. I think this is better because it has agility as well. The projectile plus casting speed. This is projectile damage alone. This one I took it already. I guess this is the one. This is the one we take now. Okay, let's do one more mission now. Okay, expedition. Let's do an expedition. Let's take maximum. What do I want from them? Movement speed. So the question we have now. I want to use those archers. Let's take the archers with us for now. Let's take the archers.
It's not possible.
What? Oh shit! I gave up my. Mistakes were made, boys.
Not giving up.
Yeah, actually, I am giving up. So we cannot really go out of our way without putting our duplicated skill here. We actually need to have at least one of these, right? Because otherwise it's going to be hard for damage multiplier. Okay, so this is the AoE version of the same skill. Yeah, and also what you can do, Soulburn, in the game is the fact that because you can duplicate and triplicate every skill, right? You can see here I have 1 2 times, and I have also this one 2 times. And practically I'm using this one with a setup, which is single target, and I'm using this one with another setup, which is AoE. So even if you have I don't know how many skills we have. Again, you can actually make every skill 3 times, right? And you can use it differently if you want. And also each of the skills also has a modifier here, which is transforming its damage into a different type of damage. My chosen damage now is Shadow, but actually you can do that with others, right? You can do frost damage if you want, for example. Do frost damage, and here you go. Oh, you can transform it very easy in frost damage. So for example, by the way, how much damage I have now? Average damage on this one, it's 8.5. It's a AoE. And if I go frost, goes 12. Why does it go 12 on frost? No, it was 29. It was a mistake. Okay, that's fair. How many summoning spells? There are quite a few summoning spells. Let's see. Summoning spells. Oh, I'm on duplicated, so that's why. On summoning, you can use the following. Have Feeding Swarm, you have Hunting Swarm, you have Livor Mortis, and you have Parasite. And I think those are the ones. Those are the main ones. But you have others here as well. You have the Skirmish, right? So this is the 5th one. And I believe we have others. I haven't used them though. You have the Railgun. And if you put the auto to rate as a summon as well, it's a device though, right? So it's like 6, 7. But you use them in combination. And my main is a summoner actually. And the reality is that usually you go for 2 summons, right? Like those 2 ones, and you triplicate them. You have 5? Okay, 5 of them. Really, only 5? I thought I counted more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't this a 6th one? No, it's a device. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, it's a device. Yeah, it's a device. Okay. Yeah, so 5 of them. However, as I was saying, usually the summoners, what they do is that they take the 2 best ones and they use them 3 times. So for example, my summoner, this is not my summoner, my summoner is using Hunting Swarm 3 times and Livor Mortis 3 times, right? And thank you for the follow, Solborn. That's very nice of you. For example, Onje, I think it's using what? You're using Hunting Swarm and you are trying what? The... you were trying... We're trying those, right? The Skirmish. Yeah, Swarm and Skirmish, for example, you are using. But anyway, you are using them in the same way. How can you use a spell 3 times? Practically what you do, you go to this lady here, and you see you have an option to say duplicate, right? And then you see you have original skill, duplicated skill, and duplicated skill. So you have the same skill 3 times, right? And you grow it 3 times. And then, as I said before, what is happening is the fact that, for example, my skill, this one here, right? This is the Iosonic Rain. This is the duplicated one. You see has a 1 on it, is the first duplication. And this one I took for here, I took the Panoptic Shot, which is a AoE one. While for this one, I haven't taken this Panoptic Shot. I took others to be able to kill bosses. So if I go into a fight, I do AoE, AoE, AoE. And if I have a boss, I'm going with the same skill, right? And what is nice with the summons is that you don't need to do anything. They are auto-summoned, as you see. I have 2 of them. Each of them has actually 3 skeletons, right? So each of those summons, they give you 3. So I have it, and they are automatically summoned. I don't need to do anything. If I press on the skill, they die and they respawn, but that's it. And if they die, they respawn automatically, right? If they die in the battle, I don't need to press on it. They just respawn. But this build for me is not a summoner. I'm using them as I was using them to try to put those stacks you've seen before, and it doesn't feel great, to be honest. So you know what? I will take your advice on Jay. I will give up there. I will still keep one of those summons, which will be my tank. He's going to tank for me. And I will take, what did we discuss to take? We said blood for blood, which probably makes sense to put it here because I'm going to use it 1, 2, 3, right? I'm using this one to start the fight, this one to fight, and this one. It's my buff. 4 here. What else will work? I mean, you said this one is going to work to... oh, this one is not updated. So summons spot on when they die, no cooldown. There is a little bit of cooldown. There is, but it's very, very small. It's a very small cooldown. Yeah, exactly. They take some seconds. It's like maybe 3, 4. I mean, we can test it, right? Where is my guy here? 4. No, now it's not a death. It was is the animation of, yeah, this is not a death. I mean, we can see them in the fight. Give me a second. Let's go and fight something, and you will see them how they do respawn themselves. Okay, so let's put here back the guys. I will still use this one. So you see them here on the top left, right? Does the mitigation damage from live or mortis stats if you have 3 of them? Absolutely, yes. Yes, it does. So this one here, summon absorption from 15% goes to 45. Right. For now, I have it here. I didn't do is this character too many schools, to be honest. This is a test character, right? My main summoner has only 1 as well. But if you feel like you are losing too much health or you want to do tougher content, of course, you put 3 of them and that's it. You make them tanks for you. And they are actually pretty good. It's 45% damage, right? Which is cool. And by the way, as a summoner, and not only as a summoner, one of the best places to... and I'm not finding them because why not? Where is the Tenet? Yeah. So this one, by the way, it's a very good damage mitigation for a lot of characters. I will not say for all of them, but for most of the ones which are ranged, right? Because you get a point every 2 seconds when you are not getting hit. And practically in 10 seconds, you get those 10 points. And you have 10% damage reduced plus 5%. So it's 15 multiplied by 5 of them, right? So it's 75% damage reduced from those 2. I could take them even on this character, by the way. I could. And I would probably do if I need... if I feel I will die very early. And I kind of do, but you know, I created this one just as a DPS one, so I'm fine. Mano official, thanks a lot for follow, sir. That's very kind of you. So yes, I mean, it's pretty cool to go there and try it. Let's see. So while I'm fighting, watch those guys here, right? To see how soon they spawn. When they die, you will see this icon here being grayed out. Hey, Space OTV, thanks a lot for following, sir. So when they will be grayed out, you will see the fact that there is going to be a progress bar from bottom to up while they are resurrecting. So you will see, let's check together. By the way, the easiest way to check is we go again to fight this lady. I will not kill her myself. I will let them fight just for you to see, because they will die sooner or later, right? You see? She killed all 3 of them. And they are resurrecting. She killed all 3 of them again. It's like 2 seconds per each of them, I think, right? You see how they are dying and resurrecting on top left here. Oh, this is quite long, right? Oh, shit. Dying there will be a little bit annoying. It is. Oh, shit. I'm getting only in this. Let's burn her. I forget to use my new skill, right? But so you've seen it's taking 2-3 seconds, maybe? Giving a bruiser high health regen attempt on my summoner. Little less damage, but potentially making never feel any cheap damage. High health regen. I mean, depends which build are you trying to do for your summoner, by the way. Just needs to grind some Ariman gear with the summon damage now. Yeah. I mean, Ariman for summoner it's pretty easy. On this character it's even easier, to be honest. On this character I'm killing Anuman. I'm getting in. He starts to say the speech and then he says, let's see what you do with your friends now. Have 2 items with the hand modification for bonus regen on bruiser regen. Grab the node for 0.3% regen based on health. And so far it's near 50 can heal pool, only level 62 though. As you know, there is one thing which I don't know very, very clear, but there is a limit of life regen you want to take. I don't remember how much it is. Maybe it's 1, maybe. Because if you have too much anyway, it's not going to count. The bug fix, that bug fix to stop the crashing honestly pulled me back into this game. And that fixed it for you, Mud? Because I heard some people saying that it didn't fix it. On console, by the way, because on PC I never had that bug myself, to be honest. I haven't got any problem with that. Let me sell whatever we sell here, whatever.
Nothing would make me happier.
I like the game, it's very cool. Oh, we got an abolition. 376 is better than what I have. Oh, damn. Boys, we have an extra abolition. The one I have is 371, which I'm using on the summoner, and I wanted to give to this guy to test. By the way, I think we get more damage from abolition, don't we? Oh damn, it fixed it for me. Spend hours looking for a fix. Stop playing for about 4 days, then I log back and it was fixed. Okay, that's cool. Are you PC? Are you playing on PC, by the way? Just making sure. So let's see with abolition. I'm sure I'm going to do more damage, but I really like the projectile pierce. You know what? I really like it. I'm a projectile pierce guy. So let's look on our single target. 55, right? And if I put... and those, they don't even have the right gems. And goes to 68, right? So this is much better. I may go to this one. By the way, look at the bonus. It matters more than 5 or 5%. What, the 550? This bonus you are talking? Or the immunity to crowd control? Oh, the 550. 550, I think this one, it's also 560 actually, this one. Interesting. It's even better. And attack speed, 17. Wow. This is actually a much better one. It's much better one. 2% attack speed and 10% material damage. This is huge. This is actually huge. Huge. Not that huge, but still an amazing upgrade. I should use it actually here, to be honest. How many offensive? 1, 2, 3. Should I use it here? There's one projectile pierce though. It's not great, right? This is spell damage, so it's 2. I will try to use this one. Also, question: how does Wintry Hall work with pets? It seems as through the pets have been range for the bounce with negates pierce. Wintry Hall, which is that one? I don't remember by heart. Wintry. This one. It seems as through the pets have to be in range. I don't use it with the pets. The reason I have pets here. That's an interesting question. I don't know how it works with the pets. Curious about this too. I avoided to go into the death node just cause. The death node? But why do you think? So let me read again your question, Jedmano. It seems like, yeah, I got the defense, but I didn't understand the question versus the one with Mud. So it seems with pets you mean by with summons, right? It seems as truth pets have to be enraged for the bounds, which negate the pierce. Why do they have to be enraged for the bounds? What do you think they need? I put myself into range of more than doesn't bounce if you have any pierce. I haven't tested, to be honest. So I put myself into the range of mobs and it doesn't bounce if you have any pierce. Actually, this was my question before, if those two are working together even. It should be, right? Does our projectile when using our liver mortis pierce? But the liver mortis doesn't it doesn't have projectile, right? Liver mortis. So I'm not very sure if I understand your question, Paz. I think the fact that you have any plus projectile pierce, it stop any other defect. Oh, you are using the red one. Okay, with the thing. Yeah, you are using the red one. I'm so much into my shadow that I forgot that you on toxic you use red. Well, how can we test it though? Yeah, I know 3 livers and 3 star. Can we test somehow? Because I have always wondered if I should take those two together. I didn't test it, to be honest. I was like, let's go for it. Anyway, this build out of mine doesn't need to have necessary pets, so anyway, let's do some let's see here.
Fancy taking on another contract?
Shall we do
Don't hesitate to snap them up.
let's I don't know if I will finish this one, but let's do an expedition just to. Oh, this is so bad. I don't want it.
Another contract? We've a bit of a backlog right now.
I would rather pay again.
Hesitate to snap them up.
Whatever. I don't know what they do.
Should be a breeze.
I can't do that right now.
It's not working as intended, isn't it?
I need more power.
Really? Why I'm not killing anything?
I've got to be more careful.
Oh, I didn't put a weapon. Professional streamer without a weapon. Okay. Exactly, no weapon. I just wanted to prove this is a overpowered build, and of course, it's not.
I need a breather.
How do I use this? I'm not really used to using this sovereign shot. I mean, this build doesn't go well on AoE, to be honest. I don't feel it's doing much. But on single target, and it's so cool. I forget to use my my new acquired skill, by the way. And I don't know if it's just me, but my pets never seem to crit. The only damage... Yes, it's normal. I mean, I don't know if it's intended, but they don't crit. So, I cannot say if it's normal, if it wasn't the intention of the developers, but yes, they don't crit. That's also the reason why pets, they go only with toughness, right? It's like, there is no point to take anything else. And I know that some people say they work with ailments, but I'm pretty much sure they don't work with ailment chance. Maybe with ailment damage they scale, but with chance I'm almost 100% sure they don't. You see this mini boss? He doesn't exist. But with this AoE, guys, I am struggling. I'm not killing them as fast as I would like to. Floating number. I haven't played D3, to be honest. Somehow I missed that game. Maybe D4, which is coming soon. Where is this one? I cannot click on you. I clicked already? Oh, I haven't. Oh. Magic find trophies. Trophies it is. We take trophies every time. It's cool. What's my question as well, to be honest, is like... Yeah. Oh, I don't have any... I think I need to put a potion for rage when I'm struggling with that. Hey, where are you? Sir, come here. You need to die as planned. I think I need more of those projectiles. The reason being that this freaking stuff, it's because it fires in circles. As they go further and further away, they don't hit everything anymore, right? If you are close by, it seems to be working, but anyway. Oh! I died before? It was only one death? Interesting. I don't think there are 200, so I'm probably wrong. But this one, it's a character which I am just building, and because I knew which skills I want, I didn't bot and I didn't search for any of them, right? I don't know how many they are. Let us see. On this character, I'm pretty much sure I have them all. You didn't have the weapon at start, so you lost revive chances like all 3 times. Oh, yes, you're right. Haha, I should have restarted, by the way. Yeah, that's a very good point. We were playing without the weapon. Oh, I should have gave the weapon back to this guy. On the other hand, that weapon probably, it's going to be amazing. But I'm losing 1 pierce. I'm losing 1 projectile, not 1 pierce. I think I could use 1 more targeting ring. Maybe. So this one should have every freaking skill in the game, and they are... Oh, those are the old ones, right? There are not so many then. How many we have? We have 5 each here. So it's 6 multiplied by 2, it's 12. Plus 12, 24, 25. Plus this is 6 by 3, 18. plus 25, it's what? 60, 18? 63, right? 63 plus this is what? 6, 7, 72. So it feels like they are 72. If I counted well, I might have jumped something, but 72. So they are not 200. Is Shadow better than Ren Toxic for pets? I saw you playing this the other night and I was confused. That's a question. I don't know. From what I've seen, and I think Onje, you are playing Elementor or you are playing Toxic? It's most probably Toxic is better. I haven't tested. You have both. Okay, and Onje is the perfect man to answer. Which one does more damage, sir? Because I am thinking to switch to Toxic and test it as well. Okay, give me a second. Let me take a 2 minutes break. Okay. So, we were talking about. Give me a second. I don't see the chat here. You have both. Clearly material, toxic. It's worth stacking material damage on gear than for pets then, and material damage. Yeah. One of the best is damage per rage plus fast damage on armor, pattern plus damage plus percentage damage per rage point. I don't need to do to take the rage regen node. Yeah, you have to take the regen node, right? You have to, because you so I do have some good pieces here, right? This one, I got it I think last week. This is pretty cool. If I would have the same one for material, that would be nice as well, but I don't. However, this is a very good one. And also we have something like that. This is only 3%, but still good with 20% damage. So cool stuff as well. So I guess those are the two pieces which are making quite a lot of damage. Yeah, exactly. And this damage for us, they doesn't fluctuate at all, right? This one doesn't fluctuate. It's like 7.5 damage multiplied by so many points. I'm using it on, and also we have this one. Where is this point there? I forgot. I think this one, right? This one as well. It's pretty decent if you start having rage points. This is 17.5% of damage, and you get some resistances and so on the way. Oh, pretty good. Yeah, I will probably try to switch. I was lucky enough last week and I got this part, so I will probably switch those days to toxic and figure it out how it goes. I mean, I started with toxic, by the way. I mean, so if you look on the skills, right? And this is with two targeting, right? If you use the... I have two here anymore? I don't think I do. I have only one here. Right, but if you use those types of rings, you reach... I reached more than 500 on this one, right? And I reach more than... I reach almost 300 on this one. Your swarm averages 320 with something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like toxic is better. I agree with you. Toxic is better. Toxic is better. And the reason why and the reason why, and I'm pretty much sure it's better. Where is the other targeting ring is here? And the reason is better. And the reason is better is because when you take the summons, you have the toxic damage next to you. While for Shadow, you have to go in other places as well, right? So this is one reason. Second one is that toxic is material, and material is freaking best in any way in this game. It's better than anything. And the third point is that you have this node here, which gives you, not this node, wait, which one it is? This one, which gives you 20% damage, material damage multiplier. This is a multiplier, right? It's not a percentage standard one. So I think those are three reasons why material. One is because material is better in general and goes with everything. Second is because toxic, it's already in the summon tree. And third one is because you have this one. Those are the differences I see between those two, to be honest. Those three differences. And I feel those are the ones which are making this better, right? I will switch. I don't know, Onjay, by the way, if you have a good build for toxic, a good one, I think you gave me something, but it was not complete. If you have this one for toxic, I will try to test it later tonight and see how it goes for me. Unfortunately, I don't have gear oriented. This one is good. This one anyway is good for toxic as well. It's not going to be as good. And I think I should have nothing else, right? To switch to toxic, I don't need anything. I need to switch this one to something toxic related. So with most material damage, multiplicative. No, what I'm saying, you have multiplicative for everything, but this is the only node I know here. Multiplier. So, or maybe there are more. Attack speed, right? Damage. So I don't remember. Yeah, I do have the helmet. I showed you the helmet before. Oh yes, and I need the helmet, so I don't need this. Oh, perfect. So I don't need this one. You're right. Yeah, absolutely fair. So I am perfect. Ivan Shadow build is better than many of the talking builds. I don't know. I haven't seen his in detail, to be honest. I haven't seen. Yeah, OJ, this is what I'm talking about. No, I'm saying that I was saying that I don't need to find the 4% damage plus material damage helmet because anyway I need a worm tooth. This is what I was trying to say before, and my apologies, I was not very clear. So I have this one. I just need to switch it. This one will stay here. I just need to switch this one, I guess, right? I just need to switch this one, and the rest is the same. Correct? The rest is the same. So it's an easy change, and I will try to do it tonight. It's an easy change. But I don't know any toxic, so... But cargo, I don't know. Ivan Darks does build very well, so I don't know what it does. Mine, I'm very happy with what I have here because it's a combination. I can live a lot with the telnet and so on, and feels pretty heavy. I don't know. Do you know Ivan's damage on Livor and on Swarm? I don't. I haven't asked him, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Depends you who do you compare with. Because I feel like toxic generically it's better because those 3 reasons which I told you so, and also on Jay who has both, he's thinking the same. So I feel we are on the right stuff. And Ivan is not using target. Exactly. If I put out the targeting ring and I put 2 of them, I reach to Livor Mortis to 500. I will tell you because I know it. It's you can check my check. Yeah. If you put 5, I get 512 here, right? And I think I got almost 300 here with using the other rings, right? 500k on Swarm? My God, I need to test it. Onjay, if you have time later today, I would appreciate if you can send me your GOF. If you can send me your GOF, even a print screen, and show me maybe 1 or 2 ways. Yeah. And we can check it. Okay. Ladies and gents, I'm afraid I have to stop here. We will try to stream on Thursday. Tomorrow, I think we don't. Maybe in the evening, but I'm doubtful. GG's, thanks a lot, sir. If you like what you've seen, consider follow. We do have a YouTube as well channel. Amazing. And we put the build we are playing. We do have a Discord as well. It's small for now. I think it's socials, right? I don't know my own commands, you know. And see you